Joining me now on the phone, acting ICE Director Todd Lyons. Director, very good to have you with us today. You see William LaJeunesse numbers about prior administrations removing greater numbers of people than the Trump administration. And during those removals, we did not see violence. We didn't see rocks thrown at vans. We didn't see agents who were followed from the beginning of their trip there all the way to the end, as if it certainly appears somebody tipped them off. So what is going on, Director? Do we have Director Lyons?
Can you hear me now, Martha?
Hi. Okay,
Hi.
Director Lyons, it's Martha McCallum. Thank you, sir. I know you're very busy. Thanks for joining us today. My question to you, if you didn't hear it, was, we just put up this information on the screen that shows that there were more of these workplace operations in prior administrations, and yet they were not met with, people following the vans as they went along and throwing rocks at them, and the violence that your agents are encountering. So what is going on?
No, Martha, thank you for having me today, and I really appreciate you highlighting that, because I was a young agent and a young supervisor back under those administrations, and we didn't have these issues. Now you have people blatantly shooting firearms at federal law enforcement officers. It's incredible. We've always heard from the left and other organizations if ICE only had a criminal warrant. Well, we had a criminal warrant. We were going after a marijuana grow facility, which happens to donate to Governor Newsom. And we did it the right way that everybody wanted, serving a criminal warrant against an American business that's harboring and trafficking illegal immigration. And now that we're finding out, forced labor of children, and here we are being protested against, assaulted, deadly weapons, rocks. It's unacceptable. And Martha, I hate to say it, it's all because of the rhetoric of the left and what a lot of elected officials are putting a bullseye on ICE just for doing their law enforcement mission.
I mean, this is absolute chaos, Director. We're just watching this video again, and things being hauled at these windows. I mean, it's a miracle that none of your agents were killed. I know that you've said this keeps you up at night. How are these agents holding up in the face of having to do their job under these circumstances?
They're holding up great, Martha. They're brave men and women, but I have to tell you, it's getting taxing on them. The workforce is getting tired of this. It's dangerous. Those rocks can actually kill people. I mean, you saw those vehicles being attacked. That's it. I mean, those are deadly weapons, and ICE is doing their greatest ability to restraint to make sure that we get our people out safely. But we can't sit back and just accept being attacked. We can't sit back and accept charges not being filed against these elected officials or these protesters. We're going to work with our partners, the FBI. We're going to work with the Department of Justice. We're going to hold people accountable. But at the end of the day, ICE officers and agents are going to go home safe. That's my number one responsibility. And the workforce is being strained, but we have to take care of these brave men and women.
It would be great if California would work with you on this as well, because one of the biggest headlines in this story is the child labor violations that that are going on in this marijuana field and in this facility. Tell us a little bit about that part of this criminal complaint.
Well, and that's the best thing, Martha, right, is that, we go out there to investigate these American companies that take shortcuts by reaching out to the illegal workforce to try to make an extra buck. But when we go and do a criminal investigation, this just shows when you peel back the layers of the crime and fraud that's going on at American businesses that hire these, workforce and forced labor, there are children there. I mean, yeah. President Trump has made it a priority. Secretary Noem has made it known to the world that we're going to do our best effort to go ahead and recover those 300,000 children that are unaccompanied for right now. And here we are finding them. And it's not at a farm, like a lot of elected officials are saying, that we're shutting off, poor farmers that are supplying the food supply chain. No, this is a marijuana grow facility, and they have underage children working there. This is the key thing that ICE should be out there doing. The American people should be happy we're doing this. The governor should be happy that we are exposing these businesses in his state that are exploiting children. That is the key that we need to highlight on this one.
All right. Todd Lyons, Director of ICE, thank you very much. Great to have you with us. And this is a tough story, and we appreciate the leadership that you're showing for the agents out there. So thank you very much, sir.
Hey, it's Will Kane. Click here to subscribe to the Fox News channel on YouTube. It's the best way to get our latest interviews and highlights. And click to subscribe to the Will Kane podcast for full episodes right now.